Morning Darth, morning Cause, morning Ringtail. Hello. Okay. Morning Fanatic. I also got my walk-in, so I feel pretty good tonight. Morning T-Gum. When like just that little bit left. Okay. Ugh. Morning Dean. Hello. Ugh. Ugh. Morning, Tiger. Morning, chat. All right, that's a good one. That's a good one. I like it. And cause the 295 streams. Thank you. That is a lot. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I noticed a little something on the carpet.
Rev up those fryers.
Rev up those fryers. Can I put an uppercase M? Sure. Yeah, I can do that. That's no problem. That's simple. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I got you. I just love how my Wii is perpetually in 2013 or something. It's so funny, dude. Alright, there's that. And chat. There it is. Alright. I'm gonna keep it there for now. How are we doing tonight? I did look back a little bit into Kuiper's VOD for some of what happened in that Revan seed. I did look back also when he pulled up the part of my VOD where I jokingly said it was a skill issue. I hope he knows that I'm joking when I'm saying that. Like, he's gotta know I'm joking. And everything. Like, I am not joking when I said I haven't had a seed like he had, where the back of Snide had 3 required items. I've only ever had it where, like, there's been, like, a key or, like, a Kong that deep before. And it was, like, when I only had, like, 3 Kongs to turn in blueprints with. So, like, I don't know. You know. If anything, all this is teaching me is that whenever Kuiper is done with his probably 20 seeds, if I want other people to actually play the preset, I will have to lower the max, the Snide max, to 16. Morning Crate! Morning Sammy, hello! Thank you for the good luck. Oh yeah, you know that clip you made, Sammy, of that, like, potential, like, emote thing? We do already have a face that's like that, I think. What? It's a Franker Faces emote. Which one is it? Here. Yeah. Yeah. We have a Franker Faces from, like, forever ago. That's pretty much that same expression. And I did that, God, that has to be, that face, I think, was from during the pandemic. So that's gotta be, 4 or 5 years old, I think. That FFZ emote. Morning Yosher. And morning Rex. Who look, that wasn't me who did this redeem, like, the file name. You can put all this on Tiger, okay? He redeemed it. Oh, August 2019. Oh, well, okay, never mind. That's, whew, that is way older than I remembered. That was still when I was playing Rando, though. Rev up those fryers! Exactly. Is it time? Do I need to run that right now? I guess I do need to run that right now. Yeah, that is quite a while. And throw you under the bus! I mean, that's what I do when you redeem the file name and someone in chat questions it. And the new updated one. I don't know. GD Call, thank you for the 30 streams! Yay! Did you send that seed to Beryl? Also, thank you for the lurk as well. And the good luck. Thank you. As a bus thrower underer. I mean, look, when there's an opportunity that presents itself, I won't miss my chance, my shot, okay? I will not miss the opportunity. Yeah, so I can't believe that it's gonna be next Tuesday already for this GDQ hotfix. I'm kind of shocked. This kind of just crept up on me. Because again, I had the impression that I wasn't gonna be on hotfix until, like, later in the summer, but we had this cancellation, you know, so it's like, oh, bump me up, sick. So I can only hope that I do pretty well. Because again, it's TP Rando is a bit more, I'm definitely like the lesser experienced on than the other two I play, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fun. I think it'll be a good time. I just gotta make sure. I just do the, which I will, as long as none of them are hinted foolish. Castletown, CAC, Ordon, and then just do Lake. Because Lake is just constantly a threat. Yo, Dr. Hobbs, thank you for the 95 streams! I appreciate it. Thank you. You haven't even tried TP Rando. I would say now with Chest Size Smash's contents being on the dev generator, it's a pretty good thing to be to play and learn, but if you're looking at it more for an AP game, I would wait. Because the AP is very underdeveloped and is not the same as what this is. Morning, Company Man! It works, but as far as I know, you are basically doing, all of your dungeons are in play in AP. So it's like, have fun doing almost every check in the game, probably. just because you need to get items for your friends and stuff like that. You know, just like your Oot and your Pape Rando. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, there's also just the fact that, like, you have your Zelda that you like to play, so you're good, you know? And so, because this is kind of similar to Ocarina of Time in terms of how it's designed, doesn't really make sense, you know? You'll go no today, Wayoshi? Alright, because, I mean, we did have it required last night. Keep that in mind. A nude for AP? Ah, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Can I run the ads? I can! Oh. I'm stunning? What the fuck? Huh? What do you mean I'm stunning? What the heck? What? Huh? I'm so confused. I have no idea what you're talking about. No idea. No, I did not use charm. That did not happen. I do not have, no. No. Your youth term. What? What? Oh my gosh, so you're the how do you do, fellow kids guy? Is that it? Is that it? Thank you for 35 streams, company, man. Oh my gosh. I'm also a youth. Right. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lord. I am not of the youth. I mean, I'm not either. I certainly look it, but I'm not. I am not. At least, like, 3 or 4 years ago, and I think even still now, but I haven't had the, someone say, but someone did say, like, 3 or 4 years ago to me that, like, you look like you're 18, and I'm like, I'm not, though. Morning, J-Ray. Thank you for the good luck. Morning, Chibi. That's been a long time ago, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I definitely... I have not really... visibly... At least, you know... I have not, feels like I've not really aged that way, but I know physically I've definitely aged that way already. But that's probably because more so due to poor habits, but we're working on that. We're working on the walks as much as possible when the weather is nice. So more so it's more so in recent years that there's been, like, some just bad habits, you know, but... And I blame some of that on the pandemic, because there was 2 years there where we only could really order food. We could not really, like, go out anywhere and get groceries the normal way. Yeah. 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 So. Yep, the COVID-20. Yup. I'm telling you, I just genuinely feel like 2 years of my life are just gone, right? Like those 2 years, I just subtract from my life in that sense. Like, they didn't really exist, you know? It wasn't really a normal life or whatever. Another... Are there any payloads? You might need one. Morning, Bojo. Morning to Jin. Dude, Comedy Man, I was saying during that time, I don't know how I would have done. How did anyone that was in school actually do in school, you know? You still see everyone's numbers? There is a Gamba going on, and Twitch might not be showing it, Chibi. It's the Forest Temple prediction. You had to go back to massaging in June of 2020. Jesus. I can only imagine how uncomfortable you must have been when you had to go back to work that early. Because, like, that was still when it was still going around. That was when it was still, like, problematic. You could still catch it. Oh, it wasn't fun. It was your hardest years. I believe it, Company Man. Clean it. Yeah, exactly. Clean and disinfect everything. Yeah, that must have been horrible. I'm sorry you had to go through that. That was terrible. I was fortunate enough that, like, both of the jobs that I had basically closed down all the way until, like, at some point in, like, 21. But then I had the excuse of, like, a lot of family stuff happening around that time. So, I was like, no, I'm not in any state to work still. You know, so I basically didn't work. I didn't end up going back to work for at least one of the jobs until 22, or something like that. You've never had COVID, actually. Yeah, that is a miracle in your profession. Yeah, I ended up catching it in, like, it would have been, like, is it 24 I caught it? I think it might have been in 24 or 23 or something. 23 or 24 I might have actually caught it, and it was a mild case because I've been having the boosters and whatnot. So even though it was a mild case, it was very bad. It was horrible. Ugh. Terrible. Hope I never get it again. Yeah, I was worried I'd have one of the permanent symptoms of it, which is losing taste or something, you know? And unfortunately, none of that happened, so I was very thankful about that. The full name is Mornin' Chat. Mornin', Michigan. Mornin' Harmful, and... yeah, that makes sense, Chibi. I've been running the predictions a lot more lately. COVID and Strip at the same time? No fun, not fun times. Yeah, oh, I bet. I imagine. God. Morning, Kent. Hello. Yeah, so, very fortunate. Thank goodness. Only lost the ability to jet difficult seeds. Oh my gosh. No, this is not a baby seed. I was just saying earlier that I haven't had the seed that Kuiper had with that third seed he genned. Like, the first one we did where it was 19 blueprints WAF, that's the kind of seed I've had before, where Snide just has one required item that's knee-deep in blueprints, okay? I have not had it where it was 3 moves at the end, where it was 17, 18, or it was 18, 19, and 20. I had not had that before. So he just rolled some trash fire there. It was pretty bad. But, like, I was jokingly saying skill issue to him. And I'm sure he knows I was. At least, hopefully. Yeah, it's gotta be karma for trash talking the settings all the time. That has to be what it is. That's causing you to get such bad seeds in the first place. There's gotta be. Also could be because he genned them without the spoiler logs. You don't know, that could have an effect, have an influence on it. You don't know. Oh my god, fanatics during the pot! Oh my god! Oh my gosh, those odds! Jesus! Alright, it's locked in. Oh my lord. Good lord. Alright. That pot is huge. I guess... What are the odds? Summary. Oh, mine doesn't even show the odds on my side. So, someone in chat might have a better look at it than I do. I'm just going off of, like, how many pans are there. 1 to 4.11 on yes. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. What's gonna happen? I don't know which grotto this is. No forest temple. Wham, wham, wham. Wow, 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 wow. We have Lake Bed, Arbiters, and Temple of Time. Let's see. Okay, Forest Temple is Temple of Time. Is Temple of Time. Arbiters is Hyrule Castle. Palace of Twilight is Lake Bed. And Hyrule... Oh, they swapped! Okay, Hyrule Castle is Arbiters. Okay. Okay. Hyrule Castle's foolish. Gerudo Desert is foolish. Faron Field is foolish. And Zora's Domain. But it's just a black rectangle? Oh my gosh. Oh, this... What is this grotto, dude? Where am I? Is this like in Great Bridge of Lake Hylia or something? Oh, it's a Lanayru Field grotto. Okay. Well, you know, there's nothing really here, so I guess I'm warping to Castletown then. Ban loan now. Alright. Morinitsu, thank you for the good luck. We're hoping for it to be an okay seed tonight. We're hoping. We're hoping. Hoping something that is better than the previous two. Oh, that's right. I hate when I scare him. I hate when that happens. I have to reload. Just to peek him. Mornimizu, it's not a baby seed! What the heck? Piece of heart. Okay. Alright, let's go check the gold bugs. Oh, wait. Whoops. I did that. No, Mizu, no! No! No, don't post that. No! No! No, she pinned it. No! Okay, no gold bugs. All right, cool. No! God dang it. Mizu, why? Why would you do it? Morning, Danny, hello! Yeah, not there. Because! Why? Because isn't an answer! It is now! What the fudge? Alright, Springwater Rush is dead. What the fudge? Why? Why would you do this? Alright, let's see. Iron boots! Oh, sick! Thank you! Nope. Didn't. A Gale Boomerang for 210. We have no idea if we need that. Yeah, that's an either or. Morden's Rupee. No, I'm good. Where? I know, right? Yes, buy that to just fill my wallet back up. Yeah, now they want to show up early. But what, Mizu? What? What? Itsu doesn't hate you! What the heck? That's so extreme to say that! We just couldn't get them. Yeah. Morning teas, hello! Okay, that's a piece of heart. How are you doing? How's everyone doing tonight? Evil? Itsu is a big bully, what the fudge? Huh? His coworker was a wheelchair van call. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that it was horrible. Thank you for the 7 streams, tease. Evilly ever after. More to Kairu. Two more times in Lineru Field. Okay. And Tightrope Chest in South Castletown is dead. Split off to go cover as EMS at local theater. It was just you on the call. Runs are generally 1% anyway, but still. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that sounds really tough to do on your own without any other help. Okay, I'll take the health. Ow. No. Okay. Go. It's not hard? Okay, it's just, it doesn't, generally, okay. Okay, that's a small boy. Alright. Alright, that's how I have to peek that chest from now on. That's kind of cool. To do that in first person while on Epona. Pretty cool. If I'm coming from that direction, of course, which usually I'm not. But this is like, I think, the second or third seed I am. Kind of weird. Alright. Okay. Well, with these iron boots, now Lake Hylia is even more important. Because there's 3 checks there I can already get with irons. Odd. Oh, okay. Bum 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 bum. When the call goes sideways, patient wasn't ready and still had an IV in their hand. Paper wasn't ready. Patient was confused because of dementia. Thought family was coming to pick them up. It was just, oh. Oh, morning Tsubasa. Hello. What giga trash do we have tonight? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I gotta play to find out. Yeah, still Dungeon ER, yup. This is what we're going with for the Hotfix show on Tuesday. Because the idea of it is to show off, like, some of the new stuff in, TP Rando. Because they did a recent release and stuff. But also it's what I've been playing, so... Makes the tracker so not helpful? Yeah. What time is that show? That is gonna be at 7 Eastern on Tuesday. Also, nice my leg. Beautiful. Yeah, basically, like, you have to know where the dungeons are, I find out right at the start of the seed. So, yeah, when you're coming in late, it doesn't help. Since you're... I might as well repeat them. Forest Temple's at... Temple of Time is at Forest Temple. Hyrule Castle is at Arbiter's Grounds. Lakebed Temple is at Palace of Twilight. And, Arbiter's is at Hyrule Castle. Which is funny, they just swapped. Morning, Lynn. Hello. Wheelchair van calls when you're solo. Generally, your turnaround time is an hour. This call took an hour and a half. Ended up with half an hour of unwanted overtime. Oh, jeez. Gosh. Yeah, the requirement for Lakebed. Fortunately, it's just actually Oro's memo, because I have the Mirror Chamber warp. So I just need the memo, and then once I have that, then I can just go to... I can access Lakebed. But I still will need a bow or Gale Boomerang and bombs for the first room in the dungeon anyway. So... yeah. We know where Gale Boomerang is, if I do need to use that method. I'm gonna be so upset if I do this seed. Yeah, if I didn't have the portal, yeah, it would be very bad. Oh, hey, there's the bow! Alright, well, we don't need to worry about that Gale Boomerang unless it's needed for something else, then. Sick. Okay. That's good. Oh yeah, random news. The Analog 3D got a new firmware update today, and they added save states. So you can now actually do save states on Nintendo 64 games on hardware, which is kind of insane. Which was one of the promised features in the first place, but they didn't have it ready at launch. That's cool. I don't know if I'll actually ever use it. I don't know how it would really interact with combo necessarily. But I did make sure combo, like, loaded up still just fine, and it does, so I didn't test if the save stating works with it, but I assume it does. Yeah, I told Gunzor about it, but he then went and told me that, like, brother, I have been so busy, I don't know if I'll ever be able to play it. Oh, that's a good hint. That's a good hint after being told that Laneru Field has 2 important items in it, and I spawned there. That's a really good hint. Alright. That is just money? Sure is. Okay. Alright. Well, guess we're going to Ordon then. So we gotta go this way. Farrenfield is foolish, so I can just run right towards, Ordon. What does this say? Castletown to Morpheal. Well, that's our Iron Boots path. Cool, thanks. We at least know based on that Castletown, I mean, we knew that when I got Iron Boots anyway, that Castletown wasn't going to be foolish, because Iron Boots are required for Lake Bed anyway, so... Oh! Medley, thank you for the good luck, morning! Ooh, have fun with that! Let's see... That's health, and then what's... That's junk, okay. God, I love how I figured out how to peek that. That is so good. Yeah, City in the Sky is my like, least favorite dungeon. Like, I don't like that dungeon either. It's specifically just, it's such a long dungeon, combined with the fact that the theme, the song for the dungeon is terrible for such a slow dungeon. I don't know what they were thinking. You hate getting into it? Yeah, the getting into it part is also bad. Honestly, because I'm so rando-pilled, I forgot exactly how bad it is. Yeah, it's terrible. I'm so glad I don't end up having to do that in rando, where you have to get all of the owl statues with all of the sky characters and stuff. North Eldon to Armagoma. Okay. Armagoma. So there's our 2 boss paths. Our price 2 still dead. Okay. Now let's go this way. You always get lost in it? Yeah, I will admit when I was playing TP Rando, I definitely forgot how the right side of the dungeon worked because Typically that side is hinted dead. Every time I get it, I've never had it where it said something good. It's just the right side of that dungeon is just always dead for some reason. I don't know why. After Arbiter's Grounds, probably not a bad spot to have stopped, considering City in the Sky and its requirements to get in. Because that dungeon is, like, not too long after Arbiter's. Okay, so we don't have to wrestle with Bo. Before Skyward Sword started. Might have caused that stop. Ah, okay. Yeah, I played all the way through it on the GameCube, I think. So what happened was, I believe we did get it for the Wii, and my brother played through it on the Wii. And then I played it on GameCube because I didn't want to deal with the motion control stuff. And whatnot. And I wanted to see how the GameCube version was, you know. And it's great. Oh. Unfortunately, I ended up selling the copy that I had of the GameCube version. To like, it was like for college textbooks and stuff like that. Is what it helped pay for. You're an open SS hater. I don't think that's that much of a hot take. I also am an open Skyward Sword hater. But I hate it specifically because of how the game is designed, not because of motion controls in Skyward Sword. You bought it and you're... Whoa. Your feet were blue. They were blue from the cold? What the heck? Yeah, the design is more my issue with Skyward Sword. Circulation issues. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with that a little bit because of, a couple years ago, my feet got, pretty swollen, from how extremely hot it got in this room, when I initially moved in, because I didn't have the air conditioner set up in this room. So that was really bad. And this room got so hot that it caused, yeah, my body did not handle it very well, basically. Okay, I have to just go up here, because I don't know, I don't know what that is up there. Oh, okay, that's what a heart piece looks like. Okay, well, I'll take it. Sure. Yeah, the design in Skyward Sword, how it has you visiting the same 3 places, not, like, you go back to the same places 9 times. The same overworld areas 9 times. And then, and the revisits are all terrible. And, the overworld being the puzzles itself, like they are dungeons on their own, essentially, doesn't play well except for maybe the desert versions. And that's it. The desert sections of that game are the only bright spot of that game. And that's just because of the mechanic they have for that area. If they didn't have that mechanic for that area, it would not be good. it would not be noteworthy in any way. But the puzzles for that are good. Like, those are good puzzles. Whoop, I didn't know. Those are good puzzles. They were oh, what? Oh my god. Just because I accidentally said no. This game. Yeah, the time desert, yeah. Like, I found that at least interesting enough. Yeah, that's the only, yeah, exactly. That's the only good zone in the game, yeah. Who's cutting off some of the blood supply, but also you just have issues with your hands and feet if they get cold. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had, all those years ago, I had a problem with, heat instead, because it was so hot in this room. At that time. Does the rando fix any of the issues with Skyward Sword? Probably, yeah. Probably. The downside is that it's the Wii version, so you have to deal with motion controls in a randomizer where when you're trying to play something casually, you kind of don't want to be flailing your arms everywhere necessarily a lot, you know? You don't want to be stretching your arms everywhere when you're playing a rando just to do things. And yeah, you have to play Skyward Sword. So like, some of the overworld stuff is still going to be there because they are essentially dungeons on their own, right? So you're still going to have to deal with the very slow overworld sections that are locked behind dungeon items and whatnot, you know? Okay. Okay, so now... No, I didn't... Okay, if I transform to wolf, whatever. Let me go to lake now, please. Yeah, oh wait, no, I should go to Farron here to get these 2 checks. Yeah, go to Farron. Yeah. So, that's really the main thing. Is, like, you still will have to contend with the overworld, the way those are designed. Like, that's just unavoidable. It's not like Twilight Princess, where the Twilight sections can be completely skipped and you don't miss out on anything in rando. Right? Okay. Yeah, we're just going here. So we're gonna go do... Yeah, we're gonna go do the 2 in front of the spring, and then... Yeah. That's what I have to do. I got, like, nothing from those places. Just iron boots. Morning hops! By the way. Wait, oh no, you did the streak earlier. I said Morden anyway. Oh, brother. Alright, let's see what is going on here. It really wants me to know that there are 2 important items in Linear Field, man. It really wants me to know that information. I understand, I get it. It'd be nice if it told me the item path. At least. So understandable, yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Are they... Dude... Are they both big? They're both big. I have to actually do the tricky do to get both chests. Ooh, that's gonna be really annoying. I mean, I can do it. Okay. Oh my god, that chicken almost... Okay, there's the memo. Okay. Okay. We got it. And that was so worth it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, Tsubasa. Okay, that's another one. Alrighty. Hold on a second. Let me do it this way. We still can't get that one of the Lanayru Field important items yet. It's Lake Hylia, dude. It needs to calm down. Okay, it calmed down a little bit. It calmed down a teensy little bit. With that. Just a teensy tiny little bit. Where's this? Oh, there's the sign. I was like, dude, I couldn't even see the sign past the seaweed. 2 swords in dungeons. Okay. It's also the remaster. Oh, there's the bomb bag. Okay, that's probably gonna get me one of the important items in Lanayru Field. The remaster doesn't really fix a whole lot of the issues. Like, it doesn't even target the biggest thing that people had one of the biggest gameplay issues people had with the game, besides the motion controls, because there are a lot of people that had issues with motion controls. I didn't. I was fine with the motion controls. I'm not a huge fan of them, but, like, I was fine with it. You know, with what they were going for. But, the biggest gameplay issue, or segment, of the game that most people complain about is the tad tones. The tad tone section of the game. That's the most notorious part of the game that anytime someone talks about Skyward Sword, they will mention, oh yeah, I didn't like the tad tones part. But that's, like, for some reason, the only thing they'll say is bad about the game, if they liked it overall. Or maybe, like, I guess also the imprisoned parts of the game, because that also doesn't get fixed in the remaster either. Due to the motion controls, the first boss. Oh! Right, that's Girahim, right? Yeah. The Girahim, the first Girahim boss fight. Yeah. Yeah, that one is, definitely could be problematic if the motion controls are not, functioning correctly. Ooh. That does let me get the Gale Boomerang as well. The, wallet. Let's go here first? Yes, let's go here first. Yeah, well, I think probably the reason why they did that is because it's essentially asset reuse, right? They don't have to come up with an entirely new area for gameplay, right? So it's technically smart of them to do it, but the issue is, like, the issue is that the gameplay for those sections end up not being fun. Because they're having to be confined to, the area they designed for the first time you visited the area, right? So, like, that's why when you go back to the lava area, that the escort with the robot is terrible and boring and not fun. That's why when you revisit the lava area, the Metal Gear Solid, like, oh, you've got to stealth through this area without getting caught, is also not fun. And is bad. It's why the Forest Temple revisit, your first dungeon revisit is bad. Yeah, I mean, it's because they designed it for you for the first visit. That's what I'm saying. Like, the escort is bad because they designed the area for, you know, for that, you know, for the first visit. Okay, what was there was something else I was doing. I guess, no, that was it. Okay. I'm going to Lanayru Field now? Yeah. Yeah. That's like something I didn't like about it. The first 3 Zelda with repeat major boss fights, if you exclude the Wind Waker, refights, yes. There is the Wind Waker trial refights, that exists. That one's very easy to forget about, though, because, 1, you don't see it in Randomizer, because most people have those trial bosses skipped, and 2, you don't see them in the speedrun, either, because they're also skipped. So those are easy to forget. Yeah, like, at the end of the... Yeah, because it's like a Mega Man thing, right? Where you refight the Robot Masters. Yeah, that's once and not 3 times like in Skyward Sword, yeah. Yeah. It's not this? That's crazy. Okay, so it's spinner locked then. Okay. Oh, North Eldon. Yeah, generally not for Zelda. Yeah, Zelda hasn't really done that. That was like, Wind Waker is like the first time they ever did anything like that. Oh, I guess if you're talking about the 2D Zeldas, yeah, in A Link to the Past they do it. Yeah. Yeah, that's a 2D Zelda thingy babobby. Okay, we do have North Eldon to Armagoma, so this might just be a Dominion Rod. But then that was due to hardware limitations, yeah. Yeah, but the whole point is that the imprisoned fights, are just, they have you do the whole toes section again, you know? That's the really big problem, is they don't really, the only time they evolve it is the 3rd time with Groose. Right? That's the only time they evolve it. You have to do the same fight, literally, 2 times, and then that first phase, it still exists the 3rd time you fight him. Open this one, sure. Okay, not health. Yeah, it doesn't make it better, no. Okay. Please let this be like the Dominion Rod. No, it's the spinner. Okay. Lanayru Field again. But I will also do Stelphos Grotto, which is why I jumped into the lava, because it's better to do that to get back up here. It's the spinner. Yeah, it's such a contrast. I cannot do this. I cannot do this every year, dude. I believe it is, yeah. I believe Groose is the 3rd round of it, yeah. If memory serves me correctly. Rev up those fryers. That is a good call, wow. Oh! Okay, so that is the other important item in Lanayru Field. Okay. So we need Ball and Chain. Great. Girahim? I'm trying to... There is... Okay, there's the last one. There's the first one. I believe there is a 3rd one, yeah. It's... The 3rd one happens in... one of the later dungeons. I think it's the 2nd Goron dungeon, maybe? Anything good in here? Oh, Man. No? No, nothing good in here. Okay. Well, it's a non-foolish region, so... Yeah, the second fire dungeon. Okay, I was right. Okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah, so they do that, and they do the imprisoned 3 times. So... It's the only game in the series by Triforce Heroes, but I don't count that one. It doesn't... Yeah. No one really counts Triforce Heroes. You don't know the full story gameplay of. Yeah, I would suggest just, definitely just, like, watching it at least. Like, if you have any, like, sort of tangential interest in it, in how it concludes. Because the only... Okay. The only other positive you can say about it is that it does have a pretty interesting story. It is probably the most, story-heavy, story-driven Zelda game. That is the other positive of it. So that part of it is at least worth, like, seeking out. Instead of just, like, trying to play the game again. Yes, Beryl, we are. Yeah. Morted. The double claw shot. Okay. What do I want to do with that? Nice. Let me think. Wait, can I already do Arbiters right now? The only thing I'm missing for Arbiters is a sword. Right? Oh, I need a lantern for that. And that's where it's good stops. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. You're not afraid to use them. I'm not gonna stop you. If it's a good time to use it, go for it. Starting to think that Cack Gorge is gonna have something in the Lantern Cave. And I'm gonna be kind of annoyed by it, but... considering we are looking for ball and chain now... Since I know that is a thing that's required, it makes sense to just check a lot of these things anyway. Okay. Alright, so that's nothing. Oh, I should go to Great Bridge of Lake Hylia from here. Yeah. Yeah, that's a decent number of checks. So North Eldon to Armagoma, we got... Okay, so Double Claw Shot is... Double Claw is to a Dominion Rod. Okay. Or, yeah, Spinner to Double Claw is probably a Dominion Rod. At least I think. I think that's what I get from it. Yeah. So we were just talking about it because, came up. I forget how it came up again. But Skyward Sword came up, yeah. We were just talking about it. I was just talking about how, Oh, I think it was because of, like, some of the, like, boss design stuff or something. I don't know. I completely forget how it came up, but... not much else to say other than what we already said. So we got one of them. So the other important item is the Bulblin Camp Key. So I need ball and chain for that. Definitely just do all of this. Yeah, two good boss fights. Yeah. And then... And the story is good, and then that's about it. And Mike Wazowski. You ever finish your HD playthrough? So, yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting thing to think about. Okay, that's nothing. That you've convinced yourself you like a Skyward Sword, but then you haven't finished it from your HD playthrough. My HD playthrough is on my YouTube. I did salvage the VODs before the VODpocalypse happened. Okay, nothing there. I felt pretty much the same as I did after I played it the first time. Which was, man, there are just not good, a lot of not good things about the game, and it's not just because of motion controls. A sword! Okay. How much of Arbiters can I do now? I need a lantern. That's right. I keep forgetting. I need a lantern, dude. I need a freaking lantern. There we go. He was juking me. Oh, there absolutely are! Don't get me wrong. I am not saying, like, Skyward Sword is the worst game of all time. It's just, it's not good. There are definitely worse games than playing Skyward Sword. Next month you'll turn to Yakuza. Probably a good idea if Stranger Than Heaven is really going to be coming out soon. Like this winter. Like, yeah, I need a lantern to do anything in that dungeon, so it's like, Alright, I guess I'm gonna go to South Castletown here. Maybe I should have thought about doing this in the first place because I hadn't peeked, like, any of the items over here. Play that when it releases. Okay. I'm just thinking about, like, potential, like, burnout, right? That's all. We can do Star Prize 1. Yeah, that it is. And there's a rumor that pre-orders might be going up on Monday for it. Okay. First, that's a good spot for you to stop tonight. Yeah! Yeah, the intro in TP is kind of long, kind of lengthy. You want just them all coming out together? Yeah! Yeah, I'm somewhat interested in the 007 game that's coming out as well. Just because, like, I've been kind of interested in their more recent Hitman games, but I've just never actually, like, plunged on them. Just because, like, the design of them, sounds really interesting and stuff. But, the issue is, they just keep releasing more content for those, so it's like, it's kind of a lot. So I'm just not committed to picking up any of the Hitman stuff. Water bombs, okay. More Intense Defense. My day's going alright. How are you doing? Okay. Shoutouts to Chest Size Matches Contents. Woo! You technically beat the Mahjong game? Oh? By winning a match, you know if it's full clear of the set, but it was deaf, beginner's luck. Okay, well, nice. Congrats. From a fishing trip. Oh! So a bit sunburned? Interessante. Let's go over here. Okay. Possible this is pathing this way. We know that Double Claw has to be to a Dominion Rod. Are there any other Double Claw shot locked checks? Not really, because Hyrule Castle is foolish. Yeah, I've been sunburned pretty badly before, so I know how that can be, but it sounds like you didn't get, like, extreme sunburn at least, so that's good. Might wait for a sale on 007. Yeah, I mean, I probably could as well. Because I did use my cash back I had on Star Fox. Oh, I didn't do the sword thing. Whoops. Dude. I really wish I could find my item path hint, man. There is one more spinner check. It might be just Sacred Grove spinner track chest. Otherwise, it could just be a random claw shot check that I'm missing. Oh, you know what? Spinner could just be path because you need it just to reach the boss key in Temple of Time anyway. God, that would be so annoying. And then Dominion Rods it's just an either or for a Dominion Rod. Oh, frick, that's right. Maybe I should just go into Temple of Time then and see if there's like a Dominion Rod in there. Yeah. That's really annoying. Okay. I kind of want to full clear the spinner in the overworld, though. That's the thing, because I know it's pathed. So I think I'm just gonna do that. I could also just be missing the lantern, and that gets me into Arbiters. Yeah, I'm gonna follow... I'm gonna follow... like, what I think might be happening here. I get into this problem with this rando, at least like when it's set up like this, where I end up full clearing my overworld very nearly before going into a dungeon, when the dungeon is possible to have prog, but it's so risky to go in this game because of how the Akuku stuff works. And it's time-consuming to go into these dungeons, unlike OOT or MM, where you know there's, like, a good amount of checks you can do inside a dungeon when you have access to it. In this game, Temple of Time, I can't do a lot if I don't get enough small keys. Basically, because after the spinner, there's already a check that's locked behind having the Dominion Rod. So you could just end up not getting anywhere in the dungeon, and then you wasted time on it. So... Can I peek the chest from here? No, you can't. Okay, so you have to just ride the track anyway. Okay. Also, more to Peace Speaks. How you doing? Ooh! Yes! There we go. Okay, Arbiters is a go. Arbiters is a go, folks. Okay, we got it. We got it. Okay. Just gonna do this because we're here. Alright, we'll just spin attack. Yep, no Forest Temple. Bare minimum items to beat Ganon? Well, it depends on the dungeons. Really. To beat Ganon, you need Master Sword, Shadow Crystal, because Shadow Crystal or the bow. It's an either or for Beast Ganon, I believe. Oh wait, oh, no, I don't have a warp in Castletown. And then yeah, that's it. Oh no, well you need to reach Ganon, you need Spinner and Double Claw. Yeah. Sorry. So you need Double Claw, Spinner, the Master Sword, which is 3 items, and either Shadow Crystal or the bow. If you don't have the Chandelier shortcut activated, then you need Gale Boomerang on top. And if you don't start with 2 small keys and you shuffle the small keys within Hyrule Castle, then you may need 2 Dominion Rods. Do I have that shortcut? Yes. That shortcut is basically required in this randomizer to actually make the randomizer, like, more dynamic, because always requiring Gale Boomerang just for the one puzzle in Hyrule Castle is bad. It is not fun to have to find an extra Go Mode item every seed. The rando got immediately better when that setting was introduced, and it was my idea, so I was very happy about that. Because I was like saying, it would be great if we could skip an item in Hyrule Castle. And I was suggesting, like, we need a way to make it so you don't need Gale Boomerang every time. And what ended up happening is I think I explicitly suggested the shortcut, but I can't remember, or like Isaac thought of it or something. I can't remember. But either way, it was because of me that it happened. Because I don't think it would have happened if I didn't, if I wasn't talking about it as much as I did in the Discord about how much that actually matters for seed length. And it happened, and people were happy because they no longer had to have a Gale Boomerang hint. Because that's what they were doing before, is they had a guaranteed Gale Boomerang hint. Just because it was that bad of an item if you didn't have Forest Temple to find it. Wii version is going to be a bit tricky with the flip perspective. Yeah, the mirrored perspective in the Wii version of TP is certainly something to adjust to. Mornin Zablanc. 13 major items, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that's nothing. I love that. Okay, what do we got? Oh, okay, only the boss key. And the Gale Boomerang is just sometimes, so that's nice. That hint also still exists. I think it's just because of, at least for racing purposes, a lot of people do the LJA stuff. I don't, because I have not bothered to learn it. So hinting the Gale Boomerang for that purpose is different from how it was before, where they hinted it because they needed to have it hinted basically every time. We'll see if, so it's not so good that, the opening section, I mean, that the back half of the dungeon is only where the boss key is. That's not great. We're kind of hoping there's a Dominion Rod in here, because, I mean, Lantern could also just lock it in the overworld. But you gotta push your dungeon as soon as you have access to it, so that's what we're doing. Okay. Oh, great, I missed. Nice. Well, that's gonna set me back a bit. Small key, that makes sense. Well, I am now glad I followed my gut on that. I thought for sure it was one of those seeds where exploring the overworld with Spinner was gonna backfire on me, but it didn't. Yeah, they left me alone, thank God. Yeah, incidentally, I did help with that. With the racing, season, like the season 2, preset by getting that setting to exist. In the rando. Again, it's just a really good quality of life to not require Gale Boomerang every seed. It's just a really good quality of life. Because depending on your dungeon composition, you can just need Gale Boomerang anyway. And depending on, like, the required checks and whatnot, right? But you don't want it to always be required every single time. Just makes things more interesting that way. And it does have the side effect of speeding up Hyrule Castle, which was another thing that people were, like, somewhat trying to also target. Because, like, they were testing, like, a thing where you skipped all the way to the top of the stairs, and that was, like, really hacky looking. It wasn't great. You walked into the door in Hyrule Castle that's small key locked, and then you'd end up popping up, like, right outside of, after you've crossed through the boss door in Hyrule Castle. It was very, very, very jarring. No, that's nothing. Old bugs are nothing. Yep, that's probably I think that's the last small key, maybe. Not 100% on that. And this is the room where things are gonna get bad because I don't have... I do not have a lot of bombs. I have no bomb arrows left. I have to do quick spins on these dinguses. And the Gibdo are gonna be terrible, or yeah, the Gibdo are gonna be terrible to deal with. Absolutely terrible to deal with. Oh wow, that does one-shot them. Oh, that's so good. Never mind. Wow. I'm so glad I start with all the hidden skills, dude. That's so good. I actually just didn't know that. I was just trying it. The one time that jump strike is actually useful. That's crazy. That's sick. Okay. Okay, I'll have to open that. Nice. I love that. Alright, so if the Dominion Rod's not in here, then it just means that Lantern locks a Dominion Rod or both Dominion Rods. That's pretty much the pathing at this point. Okay, that's small. Good. Yo, let's go! Okay, we're gaming. We are gaming tonight. Also, I forgot to mark my Master Sword earlier. Okay, we are huge gaming. Okay, so we just need... We need Zor Armor and Ball and Chain still. Which is, I have no idea where those are gonna be. You kind of just hope that Temple of Time has one of, if not both of those. Oh my gosh, the bonk. I don't know how I bonk that, but it happens sometimes. It's so weird. The only reason I do the dash attack bites are because it's just more consistent for me than trying to set up Midna for them, even though the Midna attack would be faster. It's very slightly faster. That's the only reason why I do the dash bites on them instead. Because I was doing the other option at first, but then I found it made those getting them a lot more annoying. Especially during that part. Yo, Andy, thank you for the 90 streams! Oh my gosh, the game control almost fell. You do get an A! An A! Thank you so much. That's a lot of streams. You're almost to the big hundo. Alright, so only the boss key back here. We really hope it's not on Death Sword. We go down here first because we have the small key already. So this is an item. And or just the boss key. Oh, they're gonna be annoying. Okay, goodbye. No, wait, that's down. No, I want to go up. Okay, here we go. I think. Yeah. Okay, well, this is junk then. Yeah. That's junk. That's like a small key then. Or not small key, that's like a gold bug or something. Or like a sky character. I don't know. Please. There we go. Okay. Very nice. No boss key. And Gerbil with the 10 streams. Thank you. Oh. 10 baby seeds in a row. It's not a baby seed! No! None of those were baby seeds! Okay, there's the boss key. Alright, sick. Thank you. This is not a baby seed, and none of those were baby seeds as well. Good morning. How you doing? See, this is health. No. Oh, but it's bombs. Oh, I'll take those. Thank you. Wow, I got kind of lucky on that second one there. Oh, come on, dude. Oh my gosh. Nice. Okay, thank you. It's always so funny to get the ricochet on one of the ones that's further out, and then that helps you get the hit that you need. And UltraCast with the 230 streams, thank you! Oh my god. Morning, by the way. That's a lot. Big number, thank you. Nice! Good one cycle. Good one cycle. Okay. That's kind of funny. We can immediately go right into another dungeon, but let me see, what's my... Yeah, we have no arrows, dude. Where I can get arrows. I think I can buy arrows from the Malomart, or not the Malomart, but the shop over here. I think without it being Malomart. I think. Because I'm gonna need arrows for... Temple of Time. Don't really need bombs. I think I can buy them without... Oh, making it Malomart. Never mind. I cannot. Alright. Then I need to go... I guess... Death Mountain sells arrows. Yeah, Death Mountain sells arrows, I think. This is the problem with this game, is that there are no, like, arrow drops that are easy to access, just, like, in a random pot somewhere. There. Now we can just go here. I kind of had to just do that. Alright, and then I'm gonna have to pause here because Temple Time's gonna take some time to route. I need a break for sure. But we're going straight into another dungeon because there's no reason not to. It's not foolish. And we're kind of just hoping that we just bumble into Ball and Chain and Zora Armor at this point. Okay. I'll get up to here and then I'll... Alright. So I would super appreciate people sticking around through the ads. I'm gonna get up for a few minutes and stretch. As you all know, I'm pushing for partner. If you know, it would be great if we could get the number to go up. If we get, you know, if I get partner this year, then I will be playing Sonic 06. That's the first thing on the board. If there's anything else I tack onto it, we'll figure that out as we go along. But yeah, I'm gonna get up and stretch for a few minutes. So BRB, be right back. Okay, I'm back. What the heck, a hype train? The heck? Mavman, you gifted 20 subs? What the frick? That's way too nice! Thank you! The heck? I appreciate it. Wow, thank you. Holy takoyaki. Out of nowhere. Thank you. And you hit Company Man with one of them. And also Kent. Thank you. Who else did you manage to hit? Zeke. You got Zeke. Tacos. Not your average person. Gerbil. You hit Gerbil as well. Gerbil's here often. New Game Chris. Yeah. Wow. Definitely hit a lot of names that, I recognize. Oh, you hit Wayoshi, too. Dang. Holy takoyaki. That's crazy. Thank you. Super appreciate that. That's a lot. Thank you. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna continue the seed. Where's my what? Weasel, you're already subbed. What do you mean? Enjoy the emotes and also the ad-free viewing experience. Great, we gotta go all the way to the back of the dungeon. Nice. We gotta do the entirety of Temple of Time tonight. Okay. Good use of that one, Chibi. Holy crap. Again, thank you so much. Wow. What did I actually unlock something? Oh, I did. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Thank you again. So much. Okay, we got something here. Ah! Please. There we go. Oh. I wasted money on those arrows, dude. I'm so mad. I wasted money and time getting arrows. I was just gonna get them anyway in here. Oh my gosh, dude. That's so annoying. Oh my gosh. It's really kind of you. Thank you. You know, I'm just. It's a lot. Okay. Okay, nothing there. I might just open it just to heal if it's a heart. Dang it, dude! I don't need a bottle, I need ball and chain! Or Zora armor! Oh, well that's pretty nice, honestly. That was nice, that was worth opening. See, sometimes even, like, in TP Rando in this instance, because of how few, like, pots and, like, grass actually drop anything, because, like, there are no bomb drops in this game. So it's like you kind of have to just get lucky on chests having bomb refills and stuff. So it's kind of like, it's sometimes still worth it, even if it's not a heart. You could just get a random refill of bombs or arrows, and it's like, oh, okay, thank you. I'm still upset about the stupid quiver being in here anyway. Like, the rando knew I was gonna be on one arrow coming in here. And I didn't have to go buy the I didn't have to go buy the arrows from Death Mountain, waste all that time. That's so stupid. The money isn't really an issue, it's just the time. Time taken to do all of that. Hopefully I don't run into that issue during the GDQ hotfix run. Hopefully we just get it where it's like, I don't end up expending all of my arrows like that. And it's fine. I don't have to waste time going to Death Mountain for arrows. It's kind of why it's almost worth just doing the donation for Malamart anyway. Because if you get Malamart in Castletown Open, then you can then think about buying the refills in a more convenient way. Born and Ambient, thank you for the 30 streams! How you doing? Alright. Oh, we gotta carry the, this up here. Ooh, there's quite a number of chests up here. Oh. Not this again, dude. My spacing is all off. There we go. Might just be small keys, though. That's a small key. Well, that might be health, so I'm gonna open this one first. Nope. That's really bad for the next room. The next room is the room with all the spiders. Hey, there's Zora armor! Okay, I'm just missing ball and chain then. Sick. Alright, we can go straight to Lake Bed after this. That's kind of nuts. I need to make sure I actually buy the water bombs too this time. So I don't run into that issue that I did last night. Alright, this seed is turning out to be pretty good. The problem is going to be the ball and chain. I fear. I might just get that for health. Possible. Health? Thank you. Ooh, okay, ball and chain can be back here. Yeah, I totally forgot last night to go in with water bombs. It was pretty bad. And I had to lure that one water bomb fish enemy to the to both boulders. It was pretty bad. And I also didn't know if the mini-boss had the item, the boss key I was looking for. So it was very scary. Fortunately, this time that guy is hinted. So actually, yeah, no, it would still save time in the dungeon anyway to have water bombs ahead of time. So, yeah, I will have to buy water bombs anyway. Just don't know how to do this room quickly. This could still be a small key. Nope, there it is. That's go mode. Oh my god. What a great seed. Wow, it's just make the right decision with the spinner and you win. That makes me really curious if there's another Dominion rod somewhere and you could just whiff the lantern for a long time or something in this seed. Still need to find the last small key though before I can just go straight to the iron knuckle for the boss key. And there. Okay, whew. Thank God. Okay, that's kind of funny. Okay, finally after, like, a string of, like, I would say, mediocre seeds, we finally got a seed that, like, I actually feel good about, and that I solved, and it wasn't, like, it wasn't super straightforward, because, again, you could just assume double claw is the path, and check a bunch of things with, like, elsewhere. Oh my god, of course. Okay, that's the last sword. Alright, well, you had to check it because small key. We're looking for the small key. Oh, I didn't mark my ball and chain. Whoops. We'll do that once I get the chance. Nope, that's not the small key. So it's on the chest right before then. Oh, oh. Okay. We're fine, we're fine. Okay. Maybe this is fast. Oh, yeah, okay, this is kind of fast. Faster than, using arrows. Okay, now I know what to do. Okay, that's kind of sick. You can still hear the Lizalfos getting owned by the spike rollers. That's really funny. Oh gosh, my bottom of my foot is itchy. Ah, I hate that. Ah, that's so weird. Ah. Okay, there. Oh my god. Oh, that was so awkward. Okay. There we go. Alright. I better get the puzzle thing out for the Bulblin Camp key or whatever. Alright. So I need to buy water bombs. Need to do the Linear Field thing for the Bulblin Camp key. Finally a seed where I did not full clear my overworld entirely. Because, I mean, we still had, like, Upper Zora's River and the Cack Gorge Cave. Yeah, we had that. We had Snow Peak Mountain area. We had the Linear Field Lantern. Oh, no. Everything pre-Lantern is what I'm thinking about. This Lantern was behind Spinner. Wow, she was right next to me. Ow. I swear, that hitbox with its legs is not consistent. Sometimes it hits me, sometimes it doesn't. Very fast Goma. Oh, not a baby seed, Dino Nuggies. No, 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 no. Yeah. Yeah. Zelen, yeah. It's especially funny when you're swordless. Because he does the motion like he has the sword, but he doesn't. It's very funny. You know what? I could save a cack warp if I just toss all my bombs here. Because those water bombs right there. I'm gonna do it. I can just shoot my arrows. That'll be the fastest way, I believe. It's 10 water bombs for free. Heck yeah. Perfect. Alright, well then we just need to go to Lanayru Field. Let me go get the, stupid ice block puzzle. Ice block. Oh, I need to get out of here. Here we go. Thank you, Zelda Dungeon. I know what to do with the first one. It's really just the, second one. It's really mainly the second one. The third one I could also probably just do blind. Excuse me. Oh. Oh, you also hit Elliot. Nice. Warren Elliot. Hello. You got cake? Ooh. Playing game, listening at the same time? Ah. Oh, whoops. I went right past where I am supposed to go with this, right? Yeah, I went way past where I was supposed to go. I think. Yeah. I went way past it. Whoops. Right over this way. Yeah, here we go. Okay, I believe it goes... Mansion, B&B, and hotel kind of house in The Sims 4. Oh! Yeah, I could understand that being, like, quite some focus, taking quite some focus there. Of only one specific cake? Oh, what kind of cake? Alright, so this one. Puzzle 2. So that goes over here. Okay, these two apparently go back to back. Yeah. Yeah, that one stays in the corner. You do all three over here. Okay. The McCain frozen one. Push this in the middle. And then this one goes here. So a type of frozen cake. Okay. And then we take this. Oh, wait. Take this. And that. Wait a minute. Okay, this apparently goes here. And then... Oh, I see. I understand. And this one... We just need to get them all, I believe, lined up. Like, half cake at the bottom and half cream on top. Made the magic too big? Because now the game is kind of breaking? Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness. 1 inch thick? Oh. I think we have to keep, like, pushing these two around. Trying to make it so I figure out how this works again. Frick. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. This is what we want. And then we just need to move this one. And then we just need to move this one. A Gaian. You're saving it now, and it's been like this for 3 to 4 minutes. It's just saving and saving and saving. Oh, God. Well, maybe I might have goofed. I might have goofed a bit. We might have to, like... Oh, shoot. Did I... Because, like, what'll happen is... I guess... I think I was doing it correctly and then I goofed somewhere. I think I need to have these lined up where they're on each side of it. No. I have the Zelda dungeon thing up if I really need it. I'm trying to just get it to where I can get this, like, muscle memoried. I was fine. Well... Wait, no. I goofed. Did I goof again? Oh! Right. I think I understand what I did wrong. Yeah, I know what I did. I know what I'm doing. I was fine again. Well, I know what I'm doing now. Here needs to turn over. You're starting to smell a melting plastic kind of smell. Oh God. There. I got it. See, I got it. There we go. There we go. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, I did, yeah. Now I understand better how I need to do that. Okay, so now we gotta go... Now we gotta go do lake bed, and then we can beat the seed. Hopefully lake bed is fast. I definitely need that Zelda dungeon thing open for the second puzzle, though. I maybe the more I do it, I'll remember that better, but for right now, I'm gonna need to just do that. Alright. Now we just warp to Palace of Twilight, which is lake bed. Go back 4-4-0-1-4-3, trying to do the roof of the tower. The mansion's like an old Victorian thing. Maitland and Dietz. And that was where it stalled. Now you smell the melting plastic. God, that sounds really, really bad. Whoops. Okay. Not a small key, and nothing there. Okay. Whoop. Link. Link. I did not want to do that. That was silly. I'm glad you've got some cake you can enjoy, Mizu. It sounds yummy. Oh, please, Link. Okay, thank you. Oh. Oh! Oh! Oh, there's the boss key. Oh! Okay. Very fast lake bed. Very, very fast lake bed. Oh, yeah, let's go. That jump slash, by the way, was actually kind of tight to do. Like, I had to really mash that B button to get Link to do it. Woo! So I didn't need water bombs at all, but hey, that was perfect that there were water bombs right on Goma anyway, just in case I did need them. Alright, well this seed kind of made me feel a bit better compared to those other ones. It's weak. Oh no! Nope, wrong button. No! Well, here we go. I got unlucky. And here we go. The most annoying part about this fight. Oh my god, dude. Okay, I got lucky. Thank you. Could have been a lot better, though. I don't know what causes you to be able to get the second hit on that first phase at all. Like, do you have to do the neutral combo? And not the thrust? Very weird. It might be the neutral combo, maybe. Or maybe you have to do it like it's Ganondorf, where you have to, like, just do the first hit, first swing, twice. What? I was above you! What do you mean? I still got... Oh my god. That is so silly. Nice bomb bag. I'll actually take it, I guess. Just in case I need the bomb arrows in Hyrule Castle. I didn't use that many water bombs, but it should be fine. You know, I'm actually probably gonna make the suggestion, because I doubt the devs would be against it. I want the ball and chain to break these wooden barriers. I think it's dumb that it can't. And it's purely because they don't expect you to come back here with the ball and chain. Right? Nice shooting, Tex. Just as like a quality of life setting, much like fast spinner and stuff like that. And fast iron boots. Because like, I just think it's just very unfun to have to get one of these boars. There's no like interesting routing behind it. It's just, you either have to go back to the start of the desert and get the boar and ride the boar all the way to here, or you have to just do what I just did, which is just bleh, have to do. Because you have, you know, like, it'd be nice to just be able to use the spinner to just go straight on ahead and then smack the wooden barriers with the ball and chain. Also, it'd just be more fun. It would just be more fun. And, I mean, hey, I guess, I know there's that one chest that's behind the wooden barrier. If you have access to the desert, you have access to the boars, so logic really doesn't matter in that case. The only time it would matter is if they decided they were going to do, like, some kind of soul shuffle thing in the future. In which case, they could just, it would just be a minor logic adjustment anyway. So, you know. I might just make that suggestion anyway. See what happens. Because I thought about it before, and I was like, I was thinking like maybe they wouldn't go for it, but I don't know. They added fast iron boots and the fast spinner. Surely they'd be okay with like another like not vanilla thing being added as like a optional quality of life you could turn on. I get for, like, racing, they probably wouldn't want to have it on, because they'd want you to have to do what I just did to get a boar. Or just, you know, have to go back to Lake Hylia and then go to the front to get a boar. But it would just be nice. For me. I think a lot of people would use it, to be honest. Just because, like, it's such a minor thing, but it really does make gameplay smoother when you don't have to get the boar. You know? Because the boar is so clunky to control, and, it's really slow to go get it, and you have to, like I just did, you have to wait until the boar gets up. It takes some time for that. So, alright, so, yeah, we have double claw. Actually, never mind. Wow, they're really chasing me tonight. Jeez. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. I'm just gonna go in here to see if there's any health. Because it is Foolish Hyrule Castle, so there's a good chance that there's just one heart piece in here or a container. I'm gonna just waste the time to do it. Come on, man. There's gotta be one in here. Thank you. Okay. Really, dude? That was silly. John, nice. Oh no, that's bad. Yup, I knew that was gonna happen. God. I've been messing up this phase a lot this week. That's really irritating. Oh my god. Okay. Nice. Oh, that is definitely no bueno. That was terrible. What the fudge was that turn? Okay, cool. Not too bad. Oh, morning, Real Rob. How you doing? Hello. Good to see you. Yup, gonna be on it next Tuesday with this. It's gonna be fun. I've been doing the seeds like all week, night this week, just to make sure I am getting under the time that I have for it. Which every seed has been under 250, so that's at least good. This has been, like, the best seed this week, which is really funny. Traveling for work next week? Okay. Yeah, I do too, John. I hope you'll have a safe trip if you're with work. Hope everything goes okay. Oh, I am a little nervous because I'm not as efficient as at TP, but I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna have fun with it. And GG! That is true. I'm not. That is very true. That is the best seed this week, time-wise. The other ones that were, like, okay-ish were, like, 223 and 225, I think. And the one last night and the one prior to that was 240-ish. It was like, there was one that was like 238, and then the one that was like 246 or 245. Yeah, for the most part. For the most part. I had Isaac Vetaseed, so at the very least, I think we should be fine that way. I just hope it's an interesting, still somewhat an interesting seed, you know, because TP can just produce something like, so an example is last night, I had 13 major items in Spheres 0 and Sphere 1, Rob. It was very dumb. And, of course, the one that I was missing was in Sphere 0. Yeah, yeah, it was pretty bad last night. It was not interesting. Thank you for all the GGs. Thank you, Darkness. I'm trying to remember which check it was that had Double Claw, but it was basically I think it was Double Claw that was the last item I needed, and it was in Sphere 0 or something. It was like the last item I needed to get everything else that I knew about that was like a straight line afterwards. And, oh, that's right, yes, because it was a gold bug on Lake Hylia. It was the ones you have to fly with the Kuko to. And that's what got me my double claw shot to then get the gold bug I needed to get the ball and chain last night. That's what it was. And that snowballed to everything else. So. Thank you for the GGs! Finished our randoms at the end. That's funny. What were you playing? Dread again, I'm assuming? That's funny. Required all 12 bosses. Oh my gosh. Sheesh. Sheesh. Oh. Alright. Let's see who we can... I think Not Your Average Person is live. Could also raid Giga. Let's see. Oh, Yearly Rush run back. Oh my god. Oh, there's also Pixel Shake who's live. Took you 4:05 in-game... Oh, with in-game time being 3:16. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Man, there's so many choices on people who I can raid tonight. This is crazy. I mean, we've raided Shake. Yeah, I don't get to raid Not Your Average Person that often, so let's go raid him. Let's do that. He is doing some combo rando. He's doing a Hell Seed, but no entrance rando with it. I don't understand how he thinks he can do a Hell Seed with no entrance rando in one sitting, because you need 226 items to beat a Hell Seed in combo rando. Yeah, raid me. Yeah. Rob, what? He can do it? Okay. Yeah, if he's got good tracking on that, I guess. What do you mean? My path, my North Eldon to Armagoma is... My North Eldon path to Armagoma is Spinner to get double claw shot, and my lantern out of Sacred Grove to get Dominion Rod inside Arbiter's Grounds. Inside Arbiter's Grounds. That works. That works. That's... Oh, wait. You know what? This raid is going way too fast. Hold on a second. I need to... Before I actually have the raid message written out, we're doing it again. Okay. Alright. Here's the raid message. What do you mean my North Elden Path to Armagoma is spinner to get double claw shot and my lantern out of Sacred Grove? Unhinted. To get Dominion Rod inside Arbiter's Grounds. There we go. That'll work. Yeah, so thank you all for watching. Super appreciate it. We're still pushing for partner, as you all know. We'll be... tomorrow's my off day. I have to work tomorrow. So I will be back on Sunday, more than likely, doing combo rando and probably another TP rando seed that night, because we gotta keep making sure I'm on point for this for Tuesday. So, yeah. I'll see you all then. You all have a good night. Okay? Bye-bye. Good night. It was good seeing you, Rob. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye.